Hi, good evening, everybody. The boys are back in action. They're in Anaheim tonight in another must-win game as we start a 3-game road swing out west. Coming up. Okay, so they've got to get winning. We know this. We got an important 3-game set on the road. And we'll talk about that in a sec. Let's just look. I want to show you guys something. We'll talk about this briefly. But if we can't get winning now, guys, like just to at least say the season's not over, I don't know. I don't know how much more patience that the Pagulas want us to have. I don't know. If I'm out of patience, I know a lot of you are too. I have a lot of hope in this team's future. I do. I believe in what they're building. I do. I just don't like the way they're going about the development stages of certain aspects of what they're teaching them. Mostly the lack of defensive and physical play in this team. Okay, so let's take a look at this clip, guys. Okay, so there you see the Sabres are, this is the bottom 6 teams in the league. Yes, we're one of them. We're in the bottom 20% of the league again, at this moment anyway. Sabres are, though, only 20, 22, and 4. It's not like they're 15, 27, but still. So right now they're 6-4 and 0 their last 10 games. They lost their last outing, as we know. Goal differential of -12. Scroll down to Anaheim and keep an eye on also the Sabres road record 9-10-3. Let's go down to Anaheim. Thing that stands out right away for me, the goals for and against, of course, of -44. But look at that home record. They're 6-17-1, folks. There's absolutely no reason not to beat the worst home team in hockey tonight. No reason at all. They're 2-7-1 their last 10. They've lost their last 3 in regulation. They're just sliding downhill. That's all that's happening in Anaheim right now. They got 10 regulation wins in 46 games. I can go on and on. We know Anaheim's bad, but they're rebuilding. They're supposed to be bad. Let's look at the trip. Here we go. Okay. Now, the key thing about this trip, guys, is the Los Angeles Kings don't play tonight, unless I'm blind and missed it. They don't play tonight. And the Sabres do, and we're in LA tomorrow to play them. So we got a back-to-back. So we're in Anaheim tonight, a must-win. I'm anticipating a win. They better win. And then we're in LA tomorrow, and then San Jose 3 days after that. So you got Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday, Friday off, Saturday afternoon, 4 p.m. in San Jose. I figure they got to go 2-0-1 just for survival. Just for survival. If they can't go 2-0-1, they got to get 5 out of 6 points. It's just without a doubt in my mind. They have to get 5 out of 6. So let's pretend that they've done that already. That would set them at 500 for the All-Star break, which is right around the corner, which I never pay attention to, so I don't even know the day of the All-Star. I don't watch anything All-Stars, guys. I don't watch anything All-Stars hockey. I don't watch the silly skills. I don't watch it. I just don't. Back in the day when it was like the Wales against, or the East versus the West, or, the Campbell versus the Wales, like there would be some interest, There would be, because you'd see Gretzky against Lemieux, whatever it is. This thing that they do now, it's just a farce. I don't pay attention to it. So the Kings right now, they're sitting in the first wild card spot now. The Kings are sliding. The Kings are 8-6 at home. That's what I wanted to talk about too. They're awesome on the road. They're 14-5-3, but even on the road they're starting to lose. The Kings have won 2 of their last 10. 2. So we're catching them at the right time. The Sabres have to win convincing tonight, which I think they will. I hope so. I don't want to, and condolences, Bills fans. What can I tell you? I mean, the playoffs are merciless. I don't like Kansas City, guys. And If you're not on my boat with me on it yet, I think you are now. I mean, I'm sure Bills fans are fed up with KC at this point also. I'm going to just touch on that a bit. Why the Bills, I thought they should have ran. I know they had injuries. I get it. They had injuries. I wasn't crazy about the play calling on their last drive. I just wasn't. I thought they were throwing the ball when they should have ran. That's just how I felt. Maybe I'm wrong. But, I know the feeling of just escaping as the Niners just got through Green Bay. Just got through. So playoffs are pretty crazy this year. We'll see what happens in the Super Bowl with whoever gets there. I'm not writing off Detroit by any means. Not at all. Now, back to hockey, guys. We've got to get 5 out of 6 points. Nothing less. Anything less is a fail. Just like the homestand's a fail. If we get 4 out of 6 points here, we're supposed to get 4 out of 6, guys. So we got to salvage something in LA. If we could get all 6, we'd have something to talk about. We'd have a winning record for the second time all year. We'd have something to talk about, but we're not there yet. So let's just take it a step at a time. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get through tonight. With a bit of ease would be nice. There's no Zegras tonight. There's no reason we shouldn't be able to pound on this team tonight. They're a terrible home team. If the Sabres lose this game, I don't know what else they're waiting for to not fire Granato. I don't get it. In my opinion, if we go like 1-2 on this West trip or something, and Granato still has a job, I'm just like, we're becoming a joke again, in my opinion, if that happens. We've got to get this right while we have the opportunity to make the right decisions, This thing about hanging on and hanging on and hanging. We did this with Kruger to the point of historic. It was historic what we did. It was the worst streak in our history before we fired him. And Granato, I don't know, I just don't think he has the guts to do it. I don't think he does. As much as I love the guy, I love what he's done, I love the drafts that he's picked. There's a lot I like about Adam, sorry. There's a lot I like of what he did, but if Granato's time is up, it's going to really say so on this West trip. If we don't get 5 points here on this West trip, this is not a desperate team. This is not a motivated team. This is not a team that has a fire lit under them going into the trip, which if I'm Granato, I'm going to be as hard as possible on these guys right now, and I don't know if that's in them. I just don't know, guys. I really don't know what Granato. We'll see. They might win all 3 games out, and I'll be happy. You'll be happy, and we'll at least have some hope. But saying it and doing it are 2 different things. So we're going to see. We'll see tonight. All right, guys. I am busy. I'm going to try to be back in time to watch. I'm busy. I'm busy again. This is a hectic time of my life, believe it or not. But I'm trying to get ahead. So I'll see you guys in the post game. Won't be tonight. It'll be tomorrow. It's going to be way too late. And I won't want to have a post game if we lose, because I can only imagine what some of you will be saying if we don't win this game. My goodness. Like, I cannot believe the Sabres are even in this position that they're in now. Imagine if they got in a worse one in 3 games from now. I don't want to think about it. Let's hope they get this road trip under their belt, and then we can relax at the All-Star break and try to figure out this season, hopefully. See you soon, guys.